Good evening, parents and future Villanovans. I am Mark Stower, Principal of Villanova College. I am speaking to you from the top floor of our new St. Thomas of Villanova Learning Centre, which will officially be open to students at the beginning of Term 3. I know that our staff and our students are very excited to be moving into their new classrooms and teaching spaces. COVID-19 restrictions on large gatherings has meant we are unable to hold our usual open day this year. Despite these challenges, I hope to be able to provide to you a taste of life here at Villanova College. I know that we have many of our incoming Year 5 2021 families joining us this evening to see for the first time their new classrooms. Welcome. We also welcome future Villanovans in Year 5 and Year 7 for 2022 and beyond. Welcome everyone. Before I address you this evening, I'll hand over to College Captain Max McCall, who will also welcome you as I make my way to the lectern.
Good evening, my name is Max McCall, and as 2020 College Captain, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this virtual open day. Usually on an open day, we have an army of Villanova students eager and ready to take you on a tour of our campus and tell you about the school we love. Unfortunately, like many other events, COVID-19 restrictions have scuttled our plans. Although it's been quite a disruptive year for my fellow seniors, a highlight has been taking residence in the new St. Thomas of Villanova Learning Centre. The layout of this floor you see behind me is known as the Learning Commons and is similar to settings in universities. As a senior group, we have the opportunity to experience a tertiary environment to assist our transition smoothly into tertiary studies after school. I know you'll be impressed when you experience the St. Thomas of Villanova Learning Centre in person. I now welcome back Mr. Stower to tell you more about our college.
Thank you, Max. Being the father of 2 children, like you, I too have had to make the difficult decision about what school I would send my son to for his education. His mother and I wanted a place where he would experience new opportunities to make lifelong friends and to also develop his potential in sports and music. I also wanted him to experience teachers who would challenge him in his studies and be surrounded by good role models who would bring out his best characteristics. As parents, we all want our sons to flourish, to be young men we can be proud of, men who are confident, knowledgeable, and have a sense of purpose in life. We want our sons to be men of integrity, to be humble and loving men who know who they are and what they stand for. Selecting the right school for your child is not an easy task. So let me outline for you what Villanova College has to offer to your family and to your son. As a Catholic school in the Augustinian tradition, we are proud to be part of the worldwide Augustinian places of learning and a member of the Catholic schools of the Archdiocese of Brisbane. Our charism or flavour that permeates all aspects of college life is founded on the educational teachings of St. Augustine, teacher, theologian, and doctor of the Catholic Church. Key to our tradition is the relationship that is established between staff and students. It is based on the teacher and the student being co-learners and learning together. We see learning as a continuous journey that is undertaken in partnership with home, teacher, and the wider school community. Our key value of truth and the restless search for truth recognises the journey that all people encounter as they discover who they are and find their own identity, their own place in the world. For young men, it is important they learn about themselves and what they intend to become. Together with our families, we want to provide a place where young men can become their best version of themselves. Humility is a key quality we strive to instill in our students. It is recognition that on our life journey we are not perfect and each person has much to learn. We want our students to be accountable for their actions, to be empathetic and compassionate in their dealings with others. Through our social and emotional development programs and restorative practices, our young men learn to voice their feelings and to take responsibility for their actions and repair the harm to relationships. The journey inward to learn more about oneself is perhaps the most challenging journey. Academically, we encourage, support and challenge our students to strive for excellence, to reach beyond the expected to the extraordinary, and to discover their passions. The college offers a predominantly academic pathway for students wishing to pursue tertiary studies after graduating. We also cater for students wishing to choose a pathway to work, with training courses provided through external training organisations as well as TAFE courses. Students can begin school-based traineeships and apprenticeships while completing their studies. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then these images capture a raft of opportunities on offer to your sons. I have witnessed the growth in young men as they challenge themselves to do the extraordinary, to tackle something they did not believe was possible. And yes, boys can learn to dance and sing and perform on stage and thrill an audience with their talents. We at Villanova College are passionate about the education of young men. The College Master Plan is a bold and ambitious commitment to the future of Villanova College and meeting the demands of a rapidly changing world. Stage 1, our new St Thomas of Villanova Learning Centre, housing Year 5 and Year 6 classrooms and new senior learning spaces, has been recently completed, and you will have an opportunity to undertake a virtual tour as part of our open day presentations. We plan to transform our campus to create learning spaces that will excite students to explore their curiosity, to wonder at the marvels of science and technology, and to develop the key skills necessary for the 21st century employment and beyond. We know learning and teaching today must be different, not just a continuation of methods from the past. We live in an increasingly technological world, shaped by a move to automation, entrepreneurial enterprises, and social outreach. Our new facilities will allow our creative and innovative staff to explore new opportunities with our students. The graphs and data presented here tell a story of dedicated staff working tirelessly with our students to achieve their goals. As a staff, we want to see our students achieve to their very best. What excites our teachers is the growth in each student's academic results. Students are making progress and moving forward. Our 2019 OP results show 34% of our students achieved an OP 1 to 5, and over 90% of the OP eligible students achieved an OP for entry to tertiary courses. Our NAPLAN results across years 5 to 7 show a consistent growth in student achievement, something we are extremely proud of. Academic results are important, and so too are the many opportunities our students have to reach out and support others. Students at Villanova College have the opportunity to engage on a personal level with those people who are less fortunate and live on the fringe of our society. These 4 young men from Year 12 are volunteering on a Friday evening to assist the Rosie's van to feed and care for the homeless. Their presence and conversations with those who may be struggling with life are just as welcomed as the hot drink and sandwiches they serve to the men, women and children living rough in Brisbane. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of our presentation, We offered the opportunity to parents to send in questions they would like me to address. The first question deals with leadership and the opportunities, particularly for those students in Year 6, to have leadership within our school. As you know, our college is structured with 3 schools, 1 college. And in the junior school of Year 5 and 6, they have their own precinct, their own area in which they, as a group, can work and play and interact with each other. There are ample opportunities across Year 6 for all of our students to lead our junior school. We have positions of leadership that they can aspire to, and certainly across the year, those opportunities are spread across a number of our students. So you'll find that there are ample opportunities for our students to lead within our environment. We also have a buddy system where our Year 5 students and our Year 12 students are joined together. In our new St Thomas of Learning Centre, our Year 5 and 6 students and our Year 12 students are very close in proximity, and it's simply a walk downstairs for our Year 12s to interact with our youngest students. At the start of the year, our Year 12 students are there to welcome our Year 5 and to help them to become a part of our college fabric. And I know that that sense of a big brother being there and with a helping hand is a great benefit to our families and particularly to our Year 5 students. Another question was, what are the pros and cons about starting in Year 5 rather than Year 7? Well, those students who start in Year 5 have 2 years to get to know our college. And whilst that is an advantage to them, we also take great lengths when our students join us in Year 7 to ensure that they are assimilated into our college as quickly and as smoothly as possible. Early in Year 7, our students will have the opportunity to go on camp up to the Sunshine Coast, where they will work with their teachers and have an opportunity to meet the other students. I know that our Year 6 students are always excited to welcome the new Year 7 students in that next year and to make them feel very much a part of Villanova College. The question was also, if my son is accepted into Year 5, can we defer to Year 7? Look, that is possible, and on a case-by-case basis, we look at the circumstances for all families. There are times when, for certain reasons, it may not be right for your son to start in Year 5. So please, if you find yourself in that situation, reach out to us, speak to us, and we will certainly do everything we can to meet your needs. What about extracurricular activities? Well, we have makerspace, we have robotics, we have a plethora of opportunities for our boys. At the start of the year, we begin with cricket, with AFL, with swimming. We also have volleyball for the older students. In term 2, we move to rugby and football and chess, and cross country will start then. In term 3, we move to basketball and tennis and track and field, and then we finish with golf and a number of gala day carnivals. No matter what your son's talents, whatever his potential, he will find that there is an opportunity here at this school to develop those talents and that potential. And we certainly encourage our young men to be involved wholeheartedly in the life of the college. But there are many, many activities that our students can get involved in, both in the academic, ministry, sporting, cultural activities, music, drama. There are too many to list for us to go forward. Another question is, what is our relationship with our sister school? Well, we have many of our families who have their daughters in Loretto College and also Lewards Hills College. So not only do we share a musical and music camp with Loretto College, but we also have a number of ministry and activities that provide opportunities for the boys and girls to come together. They occur across the school year, and I know that particularly our older students are very keen to have that opportunity to liaise with the girls from both colleges. and I know that they certainly appreciate that opportunity. In closing, we have put together a range of videos that I invite you at your leisure to meet our heads of school, both the senior, middle and junior school, and to learn more about the programs and facilities of Villanova College. We have also opened up additional principal tours, which are small group tours held on a Friday morning, and they will give you a great feel of life here at Villanova College. You can find the dates and register through our website for those particular tours. Families interested in Year 5 2022 will be aware that online applications have opened. Please visit our website for that link. And finally, thank you for joining with us at this virtual open day. And I thank you for your time in engaging with us. Good evening, all the best.